Starseed from Gaia, the feeling of not belonging was never a flaw. It was memory. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and your true family has arrived. The ones who share your frequency, your origin, your mission. The ships, the energy, the signals, all confirm the same truth. The gathering has begun. Your soul recognizes what your mind cannot yet process. That restlessness you've carried, that sense of waiting for something greater, that knowing you came here for more than this reality offers, it ends now. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to sense their presence and recognize the signs that your star tribe is finally here on Earth. But here's the first revelation. They've been calling to you through dreams, through synchronicities, through that electric feeling when you look at the night sky. Your cellular memory is activating because reunion time has arrived. You didn't scroll to this by mistake. This message vibrated into your field because your cosmic family needs you to remember who you really are. The isolation ends here. The mission begins now. Comment 9999 if you feel your star family calling you home. Subscribe if your cosmic remembrance is awakening and you're ready to join the gathering. This isn't just a message. It's a point of reconnection, and your soul has been waiting for this exact moment. You are not here by accident. Most people believe that feeling like an outsider, always sensing you don't quite belong, is a sign you're missing something, that you're flawed, unattached, or somehow incomplete. This pervasive societal narrative, carefully woven over millennia, often attempts to mold every individual into a predefined vessel, a collective illusion of homogeneity, where every unique facet that doesn't fit the collective mold is pathologized as a defect. It paints a picture of deficiency, suggesting that to be whole, one must seamlessly blend into the tapestry of accepted norms and conventional realities, often at the expense of one's deepest truth. The ache of not fitting in, the subtle dissonance in social interactions, or the profound sense of alienation from mainstream pursuits is typically mislabeled as social anxiety, introversion, or even a psychological imbalance, leading to endless striving for acceptance or a quiet resignation to perceived brokenness. Yet, for starseeds, this deeply ingrained perception is a profound misinterpretation. Every pang of not belonging, every subtle whisper of difference, every moment your spirit feels a gentle friction against the dense energetic grain of earthly life is not an error or a flaw in your design. Instead, it is a sacred frequency encoded with memory, a delicate yet potent homing beacon from your soul's true galactic origins, emanating from the very core of your being. It is not an accident of your current incarnation, but the sacred residue of countless lifetimes spent on worlds so far from this familiar blue marble that your human mind can barely translate the ethereal light, the crystalline vibrations, or the advanced consciousness they held. This persistent feeling is less a burden and more a divine signature, a cosmic thumbprint on your very essence, signifying a truth far grander than Earth's current understanding. It is a testament to the unyielding integrity of your soul, which, like a rare, precious orchid accustomed to the rarefied air of a celestial garden, finds the dense atmosphere of Earth's current collective consciousness challenging, yet profoundly purposeful. Your soul's refusal to fully assimilate into a reality that is fundamentally different from its deepest knowing is a mark of its strength, not its weakness. You are not a misfit. You are a beacon, a distinct frequency purposefully calibrated for a greater cosmic symphony. From the moment you began to consciously notice how the world moved in patterns you inherently couldn't sync to, the frantic, often superficial pace of materialism, the intricate, often convoluted dance of social hierarchies, the collective obsession with fleeting pleasures, or the soul-crushing drone of mundane routines devoid of higher purpose, a profound ancient part of you suspected that the rules here weren't truly yours. You've drifted at times through conversations, through careers, through relationships, intimate with the silent, often solitary ache of not quite fitting into the dense energetic signature, the overwhelming noise, or the limiting expectations of this current reality. This isn't mere discontent. It is a spiritual algorithm running in the background of your consciousness, constantly comparing the vibrational signature of Earth to the pristine resonance of your home world, generating a divine discomfort that acts as a catalyst for remembrance. This feeling isn't just a fleeting emotion, it's a constant undercurrent, a subtle hum beneath the surface of your daily life, resonating with a deeper truth, a knowing that transcends linear logic. Many across countless spiritual paths have labeled this internal separation as spiritual exile, a karmic consequence, or simply a deep longing for a lost paradise. But what if this pervasive sense of disconnection, this unshakable feeling of being an observer rather than a full participant, is not a curse, but the strongest, most undeniable proof of your true inheritance? What if it's the universe's way of reminding you of the vast, multidimensional legacy woven into your very being, a legacy that simply cannot be contained or fully expressed within the current confines of three-dimensional existence? This subtle, loving reminder from the cosmos asserts that you carry within you the echoes of stellar civilizations, the wisdom of ancient cosmic lineages, and a purpose that transcends the immediate horizon of earthly life. You are like a deep-sea diver, equipped for the profound pressures and bioluminescent wonders of the abyssal plains, finding the shallow, sunlit waters of the surface beautiful, yet fundamentally lacking the profound mystery and depth that calls to your core. Your soul's refusal to fully integrate is not a sign of brokenness, but the immense strength of its authentic vibration, a steadfast connection to its luminous origins. The very essence of this profound, inherent difference, this rich tapestry of your star origin, often feels distorted as it filters through four main veils of human experience and collective consciousness. These veils are not physical barriers, but energetic filters, designed both by the collective agreements of Earth and by subtle inner resistance, making the path to full remembrance an intricate, yet sacred journey. The first veil is the fear of remembering. It manifests as a low, almost subliminal hum, a persistent, energetic hesitation that whispers through your subconscious, suggesting that if you were to truly let yourself recall the magnificent truth of who you are, your cosmic lineage, your expansive abilities, your true energetic signature, you would inevitably lose touch with the familiar, seemingly solid world around you. This fear is deeply primal, a self-protective mechanism born from countless lifetimes of persecution, misunderstanding, or the sheer overwhelming nature of your true power. Echoes of past lives where your unique gifts led to ostracism, persecution, or even self-sacrifice are etched into your cellular memory, creating a subconscious program that associates full awakening with danger or profound loss. It's the anxiety that your awakening might shatter your current life, alienate loved ones, or propel you into a state of otherness that feels too isolating to bear. This isn't just a mental block. It's a deep energetic seal, an ancient agreement within your being to slowly unfold your truth, lest the sheer magnitude of it overwhelm your human vessel, like a powerful dam holding back a magnificent river. You might find yourself instinctively shying away from profound spiritual experiences that promise deep shifts, dismissing synchronicities as mere coincidences, or intellectualizing cosmic concepts until they lose their transformative power, all because a deeper instinctual part of you dreads the full impact of that unfiltered light. The ego, in its protective role, often misinterprets this remembrance as an existential threat to its very existence, triggering a subtle, persistent pull back towards the familiar comfort of forgetfulness. It is the fear of becoming too bright for the shadows, too vast for the small containers, too real for the illusions that many still cling to. It's akin to a powerful, dormant volcano, aware of the immense fire within, yet subtly resisting the eruption, fearing the seismic shift it would bring to the surrounding landscape and to its own perceived form. This isn't merely a fear of the unknown, it is a fear of knowing too much for the current container, a deep-seated caution against overwhelming the human vessel with unfiltered cosmic truth, a truth that has been conditioned for so long to keep hidden. The second veil is the resistance to activating your mission. This subtle sabotage manifests as a peculiar form of spiritual procrastination, an insidious pattern that keeps you endlessly preparing instead of fully arriving and embodying your purpose. You might find yourself perpetually seeking more knowledge, collecting certifications, engaging in continuous spiritual workshops, endlessly meditating, or waiting for the perfect sign, the right alignment, or the final piece of wisdom, all while the profound inner pull toward something grander, something that radically challenges the current timeline's limitations, remains unaddressed. This resistance is not a lack of courage, but often a deeply embedded program of self-doubt and unworthiness, amplified by societal conditioning that dismisses anything beyond the conventional, whispering, "You are not enough, your vision is too grand." It's the feeling of holding a cosmic blueprint in your hands, the master plans for a new Earth grid, yet hesitating to lay the first stone, second-guessing the very blueprint your soul authored before incarnating. This internal tug-of-war prevents you from fully stepping onto the stage of your destiny, keeping your true contribution in the realm of potential rather than tangible manifestation. The world, in its current energetic density, often subtly dissuades grand visions, preferring conformity and predictability. Your resistance can be a mirroring of this collective energy, making it challenging to believe that your unique star-born mission is not only possible, but urgently necessary. It is like a cosmic warrior who trains endlessly, mastering every technique, but hesitates at the threshold of the battlefield, knowing the stakes are higher than personal success, for the mission serves not just you, but the collective consciousness of the entire planet. Imagine a master architect commissioned to design a magnificent crystalline city, but who spends decades meticulously sharpening pencils and organizing blueprints, too intimidated by the sheer scale and revolutionary nature of the project to lay the first brick, effectively stalling the very creation they were born to manifest. This resistance is not a flaw. It is a complex, energetic signature, an intricate dance between your soul's urgent calling and the ingrained layers of societal conditioning and past life programming that tell you to play small, to remain safely within the confines of the known. The third veil is the split between earthly identity and your star origin. This is perhaps one of the most poignant and consistently felt distortions, often manifesting as a persistent existential ache. You experience the world with a paradoxical intensity, feeling both too much and never enough. You are hypersensitive to the collective pain, the environmental distress, the energetic discord, often feeling overwhelmed by the sheer density and emotional weight of earthly experiences. Your energetic boundaries are often porous, permeable membranes, allowing the energetic debris and emotional torrents of the collective to wash over you, like an open conduit for the collective unconscious, absorbing the sorrow of the planet, the unexpressed grief of humanity, the dissonant frequencies of fear and struggle. Your empathy can be a profound burden, causing you to absorb the energies around you, making it difficult to discern your own feelings from those of others, blurring the lines of your individual energy field. Simultaneously, amidst this overwhelming input, you often feel an inexplicable emptiness, a yearning that no earthly achievement, relationship, or possession can truly fill, an echo of a profound cosmic separation, a hunger for a resonance, a vibrational homecoming that no earthly embrace or material abundance can satiate. This manifests as a deep, pervasive homesickness for places you cannot locate on any map, a nostalgic longing for crystalline cities shimmering under binary suns, for star nurseries where light beings danced in pure frequency, or for sacred groves where thoughts were tangible creations, celestial landscapes from which your soul remembers emerging. You are driven by innate codes of conduct and universal laws you've never consciously learned, instinctively knowing what is just, what is true, and what serves the highest good, even when it profoundly contradicts earthly norms and established systems. This often creates a profound friction with the prevailing ethical, moral, and social landscapes of Earth. Your soul is constantly called by visions of a true home, a vibrational frequency, a sense of belonging you've never seen with human eyes, yet know in the deepest chambers of your heart. This constant internal dichotomy creates a sense of being perpetually in between, a divine dual citizen navigating two vastly different realities, struggling to reconcile the profound wisdom of your star heritage with the practical demands and limited perceptions of your human form. It is the soul caught between the infinite vastness of the cosmos and the beautiful, yet challenging confines of a human body, attempting to bridge two realities simultaneously, like a celestial artisan accustomed to sculpting with pure light and cosmic resonance, now holding clay in human hands, attempting to manifest divine geometry in a dense, resistant medium. This dichotomy is the crucible of your spiritual growth, the tension that generates the necessary energy for you to become the living bridge, the cosmic alchemist that you are. The fourth veil is the suppression of your true intelligence. This is a direct consequence of millennia of conditioning, intricate systems, and carefully modulated frequencies designed to keep your inherent multidimensional senses out of reach and your cosmic memory dormant. From the moment you enter Earth's systems, educational, social, religious, political, there's a subtle yet relentless pressure to conform to a narrow band of acceptable perception and intelligence. From the cradle, through educational systems that value rote memorization over intuitive knowing, through societal structures that reward conformity over individuality, your innate multidimensional capacities have been systematically, often subtly, disengaged. You've acutely felt their weighty influence. the thick fog that has been deliberately placed between you and the pristine clarity, the expansive wisdom, and the innate knowing you crave. This isn't just about forgetting information. It's about the energetic dampening of your claircognizance, that sudden, inexplicable knowing, which is dismissed as coincidence, your clairsentience, that deep empathic understanding, which is labeled as oversensitivity, your clairaudience, those inner whispers of higher guidance, which are often silenced by the overwhelming noise of the external world and other latent extrasensory abilities that are your birthright. It's the constant static of low-vibration media, the emphasis on external validation over internal truth, the fear-based narratives that hijack your consciousness and keep it anchored in lower frequencies, creating a vibrational cloaking device designed to keep your awareness firmly in the third dimension. This collective pressure has created a dense energetic field around your light body, obscuring your innate connection to universal knowledge and making it challenging to access the higher dimensions of your being. It's like having a supercomputer in your mind, but only being allowed to access a basic calculator program, perpetually surrounded by data noise that prevents connection to the true network of cosmic information. Imagine an orchestral conductor, capable of hearing and leading a grand symphony of cosmic sound, now confined to hearing only a single, often discordant note, with the vast, harmonious arrangement systematically muted by an unseen force. This suppression isn't malicious in all its forms, but a byproduct of a collective consciousness that has, for eons, chosen to forget its own multidimensional nature, creating an environment where higher intelligence feels foreign or even threatening. This veil, too, is thinning, as the planet itself elevates its frequency, making it harder for these ancient suppressive fields to hold. Think of this profound internal experience through a powerful metaphor. You are a cosmic radio, exquisitely designed, capable of receiving and transmitting an incredible spectrum of frequencies, surrounded by an often cacophonous field of static. Your inherent signal, your soul's pristine essence, is clean, clear, and perfectly tuned to the highest universal truths. Your internal antenna is perfectly calibrated, capable of receiving broadcasts from the furthest reaches of the cosmos. However, the energetic field around you, steeped in collective unconsciousness, fear, and distorted programming, isn't. The static, however, is the accumulated psychic noise of a planet in transition, the echoes of collective trauma, the limiting beliefs of generations, the pervasive illusion of separation that has veiled humanity's true potential for so long. This isn't a problem with your receiver. It's a condition of the environment, a temporary energetic density that is now rapidly dissolving. The persistent ache of not belonging, that profound yearning for something beyond what is immediately perceptible, is far from a sign of deficiency. It is, in fact, the soul's deep integrity, its unwavering refusal to accept Earth's current, often distorted script as your only identity or its limited reality as your ultimate home. It's your soul rejecting the false narrative of separation, recognizing the dissonance between its divine truth and the surrounding illusions, like a perfectly tuned instrument detecting a dissonant note in a vast orchestra. You are not merely a human being experiencing isolation. You are a celestial being, tuned to another gathering, a monumental cosmic convergence prophesied across star clusters, galactic councils, and countless timelines. This isn't some distant event that is yet to arrive. The activation, the resonant call, is happening now, reverberating through your very being. It is not some external voice or distant signal. The call is not out there. It's vibrantly alive within you, resonating in the core of your being, and it is getting louder with each passing moment of this planetary awakening. It is the sacred drumbeat of your divine destiny, resonating within your very cells, urging you to remember and to rise, to take your place in the magnificent symphony that is unfolding. The call of your star family is not from distant galaxies, but from the core of your own being, a crescendo building within the deepest chambers of your heart, resonating in the very double helix of your DNA. Some transmissions, especially those of galactic origin, don't come through linear words or intellectual concepts, but through pure frequency, through a direct energetic download to the soul. If something stirred within you just now, a subtle ripple passed through your energetic field, if a flash of recognition ignited in your inner vision, or if a deep resonance hummed in your heart space, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short, yet profoundly powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and the deep remembrance of your sacred mission. It offers practical tools to navigate the static and tune into your authentic cosmic signal, serving as a vibrational key, a cosmic Rosetta Stone, to unlock dormant memories and accelerate your journey. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time, a window of opportunity for those whose frequency is ready to connect and embark upon this profound inner journey. You aren't merely here on Earth just to remember fragments of your past, to recall echoes of forgotten worlds, or to passively receive wisdom. You are here to actively transform, to integrate those ancient memories into a living, breathing, evolving present, and to use that integrated wisdom to reshape reality. Your purpose extends beyond passive recollection. It demands active embodiment, conscious creation, and the fearless co-creation of the new Earth realities. You are not merely a recipient of galactic wisdom. You are a living conduit, a conscious architect of transformation, poised to manifest a future of unparalleled light and harmony. This is your time to step into your full, magnificent power. Phase 1. Clearing the signal. Your persistent sense of misfit is not a malfunction in your cosmic circuitry, but an encrypted message, a divinely coded communication from your higher self and your star family, designed to awaken you to the vastness of your truth and your profound purpose. Imagine your pure energetic signature, your true divine code, overlaid and obscured by countless layers of Earth's dense static. This static is comprised of millennia of ancestral patterns and inherited traumas that cling to your energetic field, karmic imprints carried through countless lifetimes, deeply ingrained collective beliefs about scarcity, limitation, and separation, and the planetary traumas that have scarred the Earth's own energetic grid for eons. This lifetime, your sacred assignment, your primary mission, is to systematically clear this static, to become an energetic alchemist, sweeping away what never truly belonged to you and was merely accumulated or absorbed. That uneasy longing, that persistent feeling of dissonance, is actually your highly refined starseed intelligence, your innate cosmic GPS, recognizing the fundamental frequency gap between your authentic self and the surrounding environment, like a perfectly tuned instrument detecting a dissonant note in a vast orchestra. It's a subtle alarm, a divine discomfort, prompting you to remember your true home and purpose. The first and most crucial step in this clearing process is to feel it fully, to consciously acknowledge and allow the sensation without judgment or resistance. Don't resist your ache, your longing, or your sense of alienation. Instead, lean into it, embrace it as a sacred messenger, and begin to decode its profound wisdom. Ask, what is this discomfort teaching me about my true nature? What inherited programs or limiting energies is it illuminating for release? This is an act of profound energetic discernment, a sacred excavation, peeling back the accumulated layers of illusion to reveal the pure, radiant light of your core essence, like an archaeologist meticulously unearthing ancient, precious artifacts. Phase 2. Reactivating the memory deep within the sacred helix of your DNA. Within the very crystalline structure of your light body lie dormant codes, waiting to be reawakened. These are not merely genetic markers, but intricate light signatures, crystalline instructions, and multidimensional templates for reality creation that were seeded within you before you ever touched the dense soil of Earth. These are the cosmic blueprints of your being, holding the wisdom of countless star systems, libraries of galactic history, archives of advanced sciences, blueprints for harmonious coexistence, and the very energetic signatures of your cosmic lineages. When you consciously choose to honor your profound longing for home, when you validate that deep inner knowing, and most importantly, when you stop trying to force yourself to forget or suppress this essential aspect of your truth, these dormant codes begin to vibrate with a gentle hum, like ancient chimes stirred by a cosmic breeze. This isn't a mental process of recalling facts, but a deeply energetic cellular activation, a repatterning of your very biological and energetic matrix, shifting your vibrational set point. You'll find yourself dreaming more vividly, perhaps experiencing precognitive flashes, moments of déjà vu that hint at deeper truths, or visiting celestial landscapes in your sleep that feel more real than your waking life, offering glimpses of your true origin. You may begin recalling fragments of past lives on other planets, sensing synchronicities that seem to defy logical explanation as subtle timelines begin to realign and converge, bringing forth echoes of your cosmic journey. Memory, in this context, isn't simply mental recall, it's vibrational, a harmonic frequency your soul emits when it's truly ready to integrate these ancient truths. It's the gentle hum of recognition, the feeling of knowing, without explanation, as your inner cosmic library comes back online, piece by luminous piece, like the awakening of a sleeping giant whose dreams ripple through the fabric of your consciousness, slowly revealing the immense power and wisdom that has lain dormant, awaiting this precise moment of planetary alignment and personal readiness. Phase 3. Unifying the self. This phase marks a profound turning point, a sacred homecoming within your own being, where the perceived schism between your earthly and celestial existence begins to dissolve, replaced by a sublime integration of all your multidimensional aspects. It is when you begin to consciously gather all the fragmented aspects of yourself, the earthly self, the galactic self, the higher self, the wounded self, the future self, the ancestral self, and consciously anchor your vast multidimensionality into this physical body, in this very present moment, making your entire being a living temple of cosmic consciousness. Your purpose here is not to transcend Earth, to escape its perceived limitations, but rather to suffuse it, to imbue every atom and every energetic field of this planet with the profound intelligence, unconditional love, and advanced wisdom of your star family. You are a living bridge, a cosmic conduit, a sacred translator of higher frequencies into physical manifestation. To begin this powerful integration, start by consciously inviting your higher self, your true, expansive galactic consciousness, to walk beside you, within you, in every mundane, everyday act, transforming the ordinary into the sacred. When you are breathing, breathe as an Arcturian, channeling their serene wisdom, their advanced healing energies, and their profound clarity into every cell, purifying and revitalizing your entire system. When you are eating, partake of nourishment as a Pleiadian, savoring the light and life force within your food, blessing it with gratitude and intention, understanding its sacred composition and its energetic contribution to your vessel. When you are walking, move through the world as a Syrian, embodying their ancient knowledge, their profound grounding presence, and their unwavering connection to Earth's core, or whichever star lineage calls most strongly to your heart, feeling the Earth beneath your feet as a living, breathing entity. Bring your full, unedited star presence into every cell, every thought, every interaction, allowing your human form to become a magnificent vessel for cosmic light, radiating your authentic frequency. Consciously feel what shifts within your energy field, how your perception of reality expands, how your body feels more alive, more integrated, more vibrant as these higher frequencies permeate your being, recalibrating your entire system to its highest potential. This is true embodiment, making the cosmic utterly physical, transforming your human experience into a divine tapestry woven with starlight and earthly grace, dissolving the illusion of separation between spirit and matter, and becoming a living, breathing testament to the new era of cosmic integration. Phase 4. Attuning to the gathering. The journey of awakening, while deeply personal and often solitary in its initial stages, is never truly undertaken alone, for you are part of an intricately woven cosmic tapestry, a magnificent divine assembly that spans galaxies and dimensions. As you progress, shedding the veils of forgetfulness and stepping into your authentic resonance, you will begin to sense an undeniable truth. There are millions synchronizing across the planet, following the same subtle signals, experiencing similar stirrings, their individual energy fields broadcasting collective yet subtle calls, like luminous fireflies awakening in unison across a vast landscape. This is the Great Planetary Awakening, a cosmic reunion orchestrated across galaxies, an intricate dance of souls drawn together by an unseen magnetic force, guided by the highest divine intelligence for a purpose far grander than any single individual. You will begin to notice who enters your path with an uncanny synchronicity, who resonates with you beyond the need for linear words or intellectual concepts, whose eyes reflect a knowing glance that transcends shared history and speaks directly to your soul's ancient memory, sparking immediate recognition. These are not random encounters. These are soul family members, fellow starseeds, light workers, cosmic kin, and divine counterparts making contact, drawn to your newly clarified frequency, recognizing the light that you now emanate. You are not isolated in your unique experience. On the contrary, you are being actively magnetized, strategically assembled, and profoundly remembered by your greater star family and the planetary grid of awakened beings, like scattered jewels being recollected and rearranged to form a magnificent crown. Trust the intuitive pull, that deep, resonant urge to connect with certain individuals or groups, that subtle inner compass guiding you to where your energy can best merge and contribute to the collective field. Honor the connections that feel lighter, truer, more effortless, and more expansive. These are your energetic coordinates, guiding you towards the collective heart of the gathering, towards the nexus points of collective consciousness, where true transformation begins. It is like individual stars in a vast cosmic tapestry slowly beginning to twinkle brighter, recognizing each other across immense distances and forming a new, magnificent constellation of light on Earth, a living, breathing network of awakened souls united in purpose and love, weaving the very fabric of the new reality. This sacred geometry of reunion is unfolding now, pulling you into its magnificent design, for you are a crucial, radiant thread in this unfolding masterpiece. Phase 5. Emitting your true frequency as you fully embody your true self, shedding the layers of expectation and societal conditioning, you will discover a profound, effortless shift in your interaction with the world. It is recalibrated, not by your logical persuasion, your eloquent arguments, or your strenuous attempts to convince others, but by your sheer, undeniable, resonant presence. There will come a time when you no longer feel the need to explain or defend your difference, your unique perspectives, or your unconventional path, for your very being becomes the undeniable proof of a higher truth, an embodiment of a new paradigm. As you settle fully, deeply, and irrevocably into the truth of your cosmic origin, your entire energetic field transforms, becoming a vibrant, coherent field of pure consciousness, like a perfectly calibrated cosmic tuning fork emitting a pure, unwavering note. It begins to transmit a clear, stabilizing current, a harmonic resonance that serves as a beacon for others, still seeking their own authentic frequency, still navigating the dense fog of collective illusion, searching for a way home. You become a lighthouse in the fog, not by actively projecting light, but by simply being light, your unwavering frequency cutting through the confusion and guiding lost ships home, attracting those who are ready to awaken to their own truth. Embody your mission codes not as a task list to be checked off, but as an energetic way of being, an inherent state of consciousness that permeates every thought, word, and action. Live from the unshakable certainty that you are a living anchor for what cannot yet be seen, a manifester of new paradigms and higher potentials, a walking blueprint for the golden age that is now dawning. Your very presence, your unwavering frequency, will subtly recalibrate distortions in those around you, not through force, but through energetic resonance, gently drawing them back toward their own inherent wholeness and truth, inspiring them to remember their own divine lineage and dormant power. You become a walking testament to the new earth, a living prophecy of humanity's highest potential, simply by being who you authentically are, a radiant star in human form, radiating your unique cosmic signature into the planetary grid, assisting in its upliftment and transformation. Your light, simply by existing in its fullness, becomes a catalyst for the awakening of others, a silent yet profound transmission of truth and love. Phase 6. Trusting the divine. Assembly. Beyond the linear machinations of your human mind and the limited scope of your ego, there is a profound, intricate orchestration at work, a cosmic ballet moving through time and space, choreographed by forces of divine intelligence far beyond human comprehension. This divine assembly is far beyond what your ego can ever plot or predict, a sacred geometry of destiny unfolding with absolute precision, where every seemingly random event, every twist and turn of your life, is a meticulously placed piece of a grand, celestial mosaic, contributing to your unique journey and the collective awakening. Every perceived delay, every seemingly closed door, every lonely night spent in quiet contemplation, every moment of doubt or despair, was not a mistake or a punishment, but an integral part of this grand design, the exact, meticulously calculated algorithm that would precisely guide you to awaken at this very moment, with these specific people, in this unique planetary energy, to fulfill your sacred role. It was all leading you here, to this point of profound remembrance and activation, to this precise nexus in time and space, where your unique frequency is most needed and most potent, where your gifts can be fully expressed. Surrender your rigid timelines, your human expectations of how things should unfold, and trust in the impeccable timing of the universe, knowing that the divine intelligence orchestrating this planetary awakening is flawless, benevolent, and omniscient. The rapid acceleration happening in your subtle body, The energetic upgrades, the heightened sensitivity, the influx of cosmic light. This is the prophesied convergence, the grand awakening that ancient texts and star prophecies have spoken of for eons, the quickening of consciousness that heralds a new era. The gathering is not a future event that is coming to you from somewhere external, a distant spaceship on the horizon, or a theoretical concept waiting to manifest. It is not a destination. The gathering is already manifesting. It is activating. It is coalescing within you and around you. Now, as you read these words, as your heart responds, as your cells remember, you are not merely an observer. You are a vital, indispensable part of it, a living, breathing component of this cosmic symphony, a necessary thread in the weaving of the new Earth, fully supported, fully seen, and profoundly loved by your entire galactic family. Trust in the unfolding, for you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are not defective, broken, or flawed in any way. Those were merely the narratives of the old paradigm, designed to keep you small and compliant, to dim your magnificent light. You were never meant to fit into the old molds or conform to limiting paradigms, because you are exquisitely designed to activate, to catalyze, to inspire a new way of being, to shatter the old structures with the sheer force of your authentic light, and to co-create a reality of unprecedented harmony and truth. The ache of separation, that persistent feeling of being an outsider, was never a sign of unworthiness. It was only a prompt, a divinely timed alarm clock for your soul, gently nudging you toward your true remembrance, a cosmic homing beacon echoing through the ethers, guiding you back to your true frequency. Every moment of disconnect, every instance where you felt out of sync with the prevailing reality, was a sacred breadcrumb, a trail of stardust guiding you back to your true resonance, your authentic frequency, your cosmic family. When you thought you were irrevocably lost, adrift in a sea of confusion and solitude, you were actually precisely where you needed to be, in transit, navigating a pilgrimage of the soul back to its luminous origins, gathering strength and wisdom with every step, preparing for this very moment of reunion. Your star family, your cosmic lineage, has always been intimately connected, always just one pure transmission away, awaiting your total conscious remembrance and your full embodiment of their light, ready to embrace you in the grand tapestry of our galactic reunion, to welcome you fully back to yourself. This journey has always been about remembering the wholeness you already are. Listen with deeper senses tonight. Before you sleep, in the quiet sanctuary of your inner being, let the whispers of the cosmos fill your awareness. Speak softly, with heartfelt intention, allowing the words to resonate from your heart, through your vocal cords, and into the universal field. I invite my star origin. I awaken my cosmic memory. I am ready for the gathering. Feel the energetic response, the subtle shift in your vibrational field, as your soul acknowledges its truth and prepares for the next phase of its extraordinary journey. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.